Alright guys, it's been a while since I fed the worms, so we should have some broken down stuff in here. Lots of worms. And some plants starting. So I'm going to try once again to take out some of these plants. So here is you can see that is a avocado pit. Avocado starting to grow. And the key to this that I didn't do last time is to keep it very moist for a while. Now let's see if I can see. I can't see what kind of seed that is, but maybe some of these we can grow and find out what they were. And just take some of the finished stuff with us. And I think I'm just going to take some to put this one in. This is pretty much done compost. I'll let the worms crawl out and then I'll pick them out and put them back in. And so that means the bottom of this is well past ready. Oh, here's... this one. You guys see that? Looks like there's something on it. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna try. So like I said, it's been a while. These worms are probably pretty hungry. Oh. That is old. This is even older. But they will still eat it. Even if it's a little stinky right now for me. Addition of shredded paper will also help with the smell, but it cuts the moisture, so it's the right moisture. It also is the browns in our composting. Browns is that, and greens is the kitchen scraps. So, go around, make sure everybody's tucked in. There's the worms. That's pretty cool. Make sure everybody's tucked in. So that was a little too wet of an environment for them. That's why they're up on the edge. But they're still doing good. And they're gonna eat lots. I just like to always kind of scrape this outer boundary before I close it up, so I don't squash anybody. And there we go. All ready to compost. The worms to have a yummy meal. I'm going to plant this in some potting mix, and I'm going to be planting these little guys around the pit. So, looks like they haven't quite developed roots. This one has a few. I'll just kind of get all of these little plants to one side. Now, if you were to leave that in the worm bin, then the worms would eat that. So just be forewarned with that one. So I'm putting this in just a yogurt cup. This is a 4-cup container up to here. I did just put in some compost mix. It's not broken down yet, but the potting mix had ants in it, so I do want to have this inside. I did make that decision. So I have some worm castings that I'm bringing with this. There are a few worms in there still, and I think that's okay. They can live with it and eat things in there. Keep enriching the soil there. And then I'm just going to put this in the center. That's about how it was in the worm bin, so I'm just going to leave it there. And then I'm going to kind of poke little holes and get these in. I don't know what these are. It's something that we ate or didn't eat. but can plant those and see what we get. I think this is the only one with a little, I think this is the only one with a little bit of roots. See if it takes. Alright, so this is pretty moist. I'm going to put the rest of these castings in here. So this is pretty moist. What I'm going to use is just this, like a takeout container, and it's actually pretty much the same size as the opening for this. So I'm going to tape that, or I can either set it on there or tape it on there, but I'm going to use it like a terrarium, and so I'm going to tape it on. I'm just using packing tape. And I think I can just make sure everything's in there. So what this should do is it should prevent any moisture loss, so that this can grow. And once this hits, once this grows up to the top, I will replant it, and that means that the roots are going to be quite deep at that point. So that's my plan. I'm gonna set this on the windowsill after I brush off the dirt. When I did my pumpkin carving video, I'll put a link here, I found seeds they wanted to grow, and I love things that want to grow. So they're gonna grow. Oh, look at this. We have one growing, guys. Look at that. Well, maybe we'll hold on to that one. You wanna try some pumpkin? Come here. Here. Come here, kitty. You wanna try it? No? This cat thinks that this is its home, but it is not. Alright. We have some pumpkin seeds that started growing inside the pumpkin. That one, and then this one is now connected to a bunch. So I'm going to be planting this in this container with this over the top. I love it when things want to grow. This needs some water. Get it moist. And because I know this was in a moist environment inside a pumpkin, we can just put this in and we can expect it to do well in a moist environment. So there's that one. And then this one here. Looks like it came out, and you can see the seed coat is split, and it has this long root already, which is pretty cool. We're going to put that in here, make a deep hole. The root's going to have to bend a little. And there we go. Pat it down a little bit. Give it just a tad bit more water on top. And we are going to set this on top like that and set it in the windowsill. Our windowsill is going to get full. I'm going to keep planting things that want to live, and we'll see how it goes. Things are growing. This pumpkin is pushing off the lid, and our avocado pit is growing straight up and also has the root growing out. It's doing awesome. The little guys around it is also doing good. Still don't know what they are. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this video encourages you to plant things that want to grow. If you have something that came up and it's going to frost and it would die with the frost, go ahead and plant it. If you have something come up in your worm bin, go ahead and plant it. If you have something that just sprouted, I mean, it wants to grow, go ahead and let it grow. So, that's my take on things. I love my volunteers, whether they're in my garden or in my worm bin or even inside a pumpkin. I hope this inspires you and that you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.